guess, yeah. That's why I'm not with nobody, cause I don't wanna hurt nobody. Did it over text, didn't call me. Still got love for your mommy. I know you wanna be somebody, even if you gotta leave somebody.
Hey y'all, I'm back with another video. So today we're doing a rainbow wig, y'all. It's fire. It's for this hair company, and so whoever bought this wig, they are going to fall in love. Now right here, I am sectioning out the top where I'm going to be doing that rainbow part, because the whole wig is not going to be rainbow. Just the front, you know, where they could do a middle part, side part, something like that. So I'm just parting out, you know, on a wig where you have a weft at the top. Everything in front of that weft, I'm sectioning out so I can see if this section is gonna be even. And right here, I'm parting it down the middle so I can see if that's even as well, because I definitely want it to be even on both sides where I'm doing this rainbow. And once I see that it's even, I'm going ahead, taking some hair from that section, and I'm putting it over the weft, because you don't want that weft to show. And I didn't want the hair that I'm putting back over the weft to be rainbow dyed. So that's just going to be all red. So I put it in 2 ponytails. And now we're applying the ruby red all over where I didn't want to watercolor the wig all the way up to the top by the rainbow pieces, because I feel like it was just going to mess it up. So, you know, you want to go ahead and just paint it on up at the top, so you don't even have to go through that. You want to make sure you get all in between the sections, making sure you don't miss any blonde spots, because you're going to be pissed off if you miss some spots and stuff like that. Just want to make sure you're being really thorough.
Tell me what you see in me. Gotta be something different. You must be made for me. Patience is everything. In and out, in and out, in and out. Arguing, trifling.
Alright, now we are going to start on the rainbow part. So of course the first color of the rainbow is red. So I'm putting that red at the base. Trying not to push it too much into the lace. I didn't want to stain the lace or anything like that. And didn't want the knots to be like super red. So I'm being careful on how I put that on there. And I also applied Got To Be Glue spray to the lace before I even started. Got To Be Glue spray is supposed to help your knots not stain. I honestly feel like it kind of doesn't work when you're applying direct dye, but when you are watercoloring, it definitely works. So right now I'm just parting out little sections and hand painting it red. I don't want to go too far down because that's where I'm going to be doing all the other colors. But between each section, you know, I'm just making sure I stop at a certain point. So where I stopped before is where I'm going to stop again on this one.
I'm trusting you. Fighting on my mind, fighting on my life for you. I'm trusting you, babe. I want this. I want this to work out so bad that I feel it in my chest and I want it. I want it, yeah. But never fall out of love with you. True, 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 true. Loyalty is tell me what you see in me. Gotta be something different. You must be made for me. Patience is everything. In and out, in and out, in and out. Arguing, trifling, difficult. Let more. I don't know why you love me. Yeah. You got it bad, you got it bad for me, babe. I don't feel glad that I can have this, babe. Nobody is true.
Alright, this is Cyan Brights in the color Rose. I picked this pink because I just like it better than like the Adore pinks. Like, it's a thicker consistency, so it stains better, honestly. And it's just a really pretty pink. And it was easy to control. So what I'm doing with my fingers is like I'm just melting that pink and red together, so it won't just be like a harsh line. I don't know what that technique is called. I'm just doing it. But I'm melting them together. And as you can see, like where I was saying, you want to stop at the same point that you stopped before with whatever color you're using. So the colors aren't overlapping incorrectly. And right here is the Sunrise Orange by Adore. It's a cool orange, you know. Blending that in with the pink. Making sure I'm doing it in the right spot. It's really hard to explain over a video, but yeah. You can try your best to understand. Now I'm using Limelight by Kiss. It's a cool, I keep calling these colors cool, but it's a cool green, but honestly it's not as vibrant as I thought it was going to be. It's giving yellowish kind of green. It ain't giving like lime green. Like, it look alright right here, but once I wash it out, it's not going to be all that. Now this is sky blue. Now sky blue, this one is like really, really light. So I had to go in and add Cyan to that by Kiss. And I'm going to show you the Cyan I used. But yeah, just using the same method, doing the thing with my fingers. I just went back over that with the Cyan and blended it in. Okay, now this purple Kiss Orchid was the truth. Like, that's a cute purple, okay? Just look at that. And it blends in so well with that Cyan and sky blue. Blended in so well. So this is what the color melt looked like all the way down. That's definitely the rainbow. Comment below if you agree if that's a rainbow or not. So we're about to watercolor the rest of this wig. Let's get it finished. So I'm putting in Ruby Red by Adore. Same red I used at the top. And we are just putting in a whole bottle. I think I used 2 bottles to watercolor the rest. This is the first one. You want to make sure you get all that dye out of that bottle. You pay for that. And you want this wig to be pigmented. So what you want to do is, I usually use a spoon, but I don't think I could find my spoon at the time, but I'm using a brush. Make sure you mix in all of that dye. You don't want to see any clumps in the water, because if them clumps get on your wig, you just gonna have a dark spot on your wig. And you're like, why is it a dark spot on my wig? Well, you didn't mix it right. So make sure you mix in until everything is clear in that water and it's just one color. So now I'm just dipping the wig in. It be hesitant at first, but it's all gonna get dipped in. I'm making sure I'm holding, you know, the part where I colored all them beautiful colors together so that won't get in the dye. I braided it up. And when you putting it in the water, make sure you brushing through all that dye, because you don't want to miss no spots. You got to brush this wig while you dipping it, okay? Make sure you getting all them spots, because you're going to be mad if you see... My dad is sneezing. I'm sorry, guys. But you're going to be mad if you see some blonde, okay? So just make sure you brushing that through. Get all them spots. Do this technique exactly, because you don't want a patchy wig. Now I'm taking the wig back out the water so I can add some more hair dye. Do not add the hair dye while the wig is in the water. Please don't do that. Take it out, put it in a towel, put some more hair dye in that water, stir it back up so you don't got no more clumps, and dip that wig again and brush it through. And you're going to have a solid color wig, honey. I let it sit in there for about 5 minutes. And so I shampooed, conditioned it. This is the conditioner on it. Isn't it giving the straw, Skittles straw, the sour straws? It's giving that. It's beautiful. And this is it wet. It's just beautiful, y'all. I really hope y'all enjoyed this. This is the final look. I couldn't flat iron it yet, but this is the final look, y'all. And thank y'all so much for watching this YouTube video. And make sure you go ahead and subscribe, like, and share. Thank you so much, y'all. Bye.